everyone, this is Botany and Board. I am Bailey.
And I'm Wyatt.
He's finally here. He's been on a hiatus, but he's back. He didn't die. I know you're all worried.
Very worried.
We are so excited because guess what came in the mail to us? Botany! The final Kickstarter production quality copy. Look how pretty she is. Quite possibly, this is the prettiest game I now own.
Yeah, that could be true. I mean, they really put a lot into it.
Yeah, they did. So, without further ado, we will go ahead and kick off another playthrough of Botany for you all with the final production copy. Go ahead and take us to the
board.
To the board.
Okay,
Neat.
away we go.
So we have it all set up and ready to go. We are going to play today with both expansions mixed in. Because on the Kickstarter, I backed both the base game and the 2 expansions. So we have it all mixed in, which is why you can probably tell this is our huge stack of specimens here.
It's a lot of specimens.
It's a lot of specimens. So to get the expansions, just to give you kind of a idea.
We could even take half of that out right now because
probably, but
we're not going to get to the very bottom.
You never
I could
know.
always bring it back in.
You never know.
Oh, okay.
We'll just leave it just like
All right.
this. Be just great, just like this.
Okay.
So anyways, each expansion gave you 50 more specimen cards, as well as events. So we have a giant event stacks as well, and additional crew expedition cards, crew item and pets, and then additional buildings, as well as different people as well. So we are going to play with all of it mixed in together for you. And again, can you go to my view real fast, please? So the name of the 2 expansions, just if you are curious, is the Perilous Perfumes and Tantalizing Trees.
Okay.
So with that, we have 2 playthroughs again on the channel already from when the game was on Kickstarter. So we're going to skip the rules overview and we're just going to jump right in.
Okay. Jump on in. Here we go.
Jump on it. Okay. So I already rolled. I'll re-roll again.
Okay.
So you roll to see who goes first. I got a 7. That's
Not
a 1.
Bad. Oh.
By the way.
Flower was a 1.
Yes.
And I got a 9.
Okay, so he will go first.
Okay.
I have already dealt our starting specimens.
Okay.
You can take a look. You were able to, at the start, get rid of any you didn't want and refill your hand back up. So you're able to do that.
Sorry if anybody heard me burp into the camera or into the microphone. Felt like the right time and place, and then now I realize it wasn't. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm okay with mine. I think I'm good to keep mine.
Okay.
Might have been culprit of a new game shuffling, perhaps, where I have some that are in the same color, but I will take it.
I think I'm okay to at least give it a shot.
Yeah. All right, so you get to go first whenever you're ready. Who is your character? And tell us
my
what he
character
does.
is...
And you can put it on your side if you want to, or that's fine.
Sure. Let's see if I can get it to do it.
There he is. So he is playing from the Perilous
Yeah, but it's not in focus yet. Hold on. See if I can make it focus. This is always the hardest thing to do in this whole YouTube situation is get my cameras to focus. I can do this. And... Okay. All right. Play hardball.
Well, it's not human, right? So maybe you put your hand in front of it and then...
You think it'll think this guy's human? There it is. Oh, I had it. No, do. All right.
10 years later.
10 years later.
The guy is now old.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pull out a different card. There was an older guy where he's bald. Oh. I know if I cover it. I see people do this all the time. Does that work? Actually, that worked. Bailey, keep your face covered. Reginald Hornsby. Add 1 to clever rolls. Instead of paying 1 coin, you gain 1 additional coin each time you place a negative specimen in another player's estate. Well, that was tricky. That was really hard.
Not worthy of the time is what I thought.
No, that was worth it.
All right.
And this one, we have Luna's sitting on our lap, and her breath is horrendous right now. I don't know what she did. Too. Yeah, I was like, she's been breathing, and it's just wafting up. It's really gross.
Did you get into something?
Yeah, she got into something. Got bad breath. Okay, so how many moves do I get to make on my first turn?
Three moves, and you can interrupt your movement again, like throughout. So you can The order, again, I didn't get out the play rate. Did you want one? I can tell you the order.
Yeah, you can just tell me.
So
do I get to be the blue guy?
You are the blue. Yep,
Okay.
and I am red. So you will pay 1 coin to start your expedition. You kick off and you get to leave the estate and sit onto your expedition. Then you're able to, if you want to do an event right off the get-go, you may.
2, 3.
Otherwise, you can just go until you may or may not
An
find
event being what?
those cards up there. Remember the event?
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking questions. Okay, so I went to the Baltic, and I have a card that says Baltic European Hornbeam. Mm-hmm. So I can grab this card and put it into my light. Yeah, but it goes in my light. Oh, no, this is when I get back to my estate. Mm-hmm. So it goes in my warding case. Yep. And that concludes my turn, I believe, right?
Yeah, so except for, since you got the specimen, that triggered an event.
Okay, so I can pull an event card now.
Yep. Oh, and we need to, I didn't get us 2 items. Everybody starts with 2 items, so here's your 2 items. Okay. Or, sorry, 2 expedition cards, which could be an item, a pet, or a crew member. Mm-hmm. And those are yours to start with.
Okay. So the card I obtained says Gold Rush. And I don't know, I should set up another camera that'll just focus on this, but that's okay. I'll read it to you. Gold Rush. Each player on a North America region space gains 2 coins. All other players gain 1 coin. Well, I am not on a North America region space.
We both get a 1 coin.
So we get 1 coin. It says, there's gold in them thar hills. Hopefully you're close enough to get them before every claim has been staked. Okay. And then I draw back up after the event to how many cards?
2, 4. And then the other thing you can do on your turn that you haven't done yet is you can purchase something. So there's a fox up here, an expedition guide, and a Ronin. The fox lets you, when you draw a specimen card, you may draw it from the top of the discard pile instead.
That's pretty. The Ronin's interesting. What does the skull mean after it? Does that mean one and done?
That is because it is from the Perilous Perfumes expansion. So hints. So Wyatt's character card he chose was from the Perilous Perfumes, and the one I chose was from the Tantalizing Trees.
Oh, okay. So the symbol's just indicating which expansion it's from.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So every time you see a card that has either a skull or a tree symbol, those are both expansion material.
Okay. Cool. I will draw a specimen card. You may draw from the top of the discard pile instead.
That's actually what my lady's
ability is.
Yeah, I guess I'm a foxy lady.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think I will pay for the Ronin.
Okay. Did you pay 3?
I did.
Very good. Big net came out. +2 to fortune. All right, so you are done?
Yep.
So at the end of your turn, you get your estate income. So you get 1 thing that goes into your estate directly. In order to break that out of your estate, you have to go back to your estate, and then you can take all your income from your estate into your little expedition coin pouch you got over there. All right, it is my turn, friends, my turn. I am Lady Lucy Allerton. Her card is my favorite of all the cards. She is very, very pretty with this color scheme, like so fall. So again, her special ability is I always am able, whenever I draw specimens, if I see one in the discard pile that I like, I can pick it instead. And she, again, is from the Tantalizing Trees expansion. And so I am setting out, and I am going to I'm not going to be able to do anything, so I'm like, do I want to do a event right off the get-go? Because I don't think I actually will be able to make it to any of my places. So therefore, yeah, I'll go ahead and do an event. I think that I have a +1 to agility, +1 to cleverness, and another +1 to agility. I'm very agile, obviously.
So obvious.
Downfall, unlike this guy. But see, I'm agile, so that's no problem. Oh, wait, the cleverness? This is what you're having in this? Okay, it turns out that your compass was not, in fact, sturdy enough to survive falling off a cliff. Okay, so I roll Just one die.
A 5.
I nearly knocked myself down, but I gain an item. So I gain this big net. Amazing. You managed to fashion a makeshift replacement using
That's actually a bug net.
a magnet and some spare parts.
It's probably a big bug net.
Oh.
But I mean, yeah.
Well. All right. And so I will go ahead and then did my event. I will go a 1, a 2, a 3, meet up with you in Baltic. Hey there. And then, do I want to purchase something? I don't need the fox because I already have that. And then I actually have, no, I don't have on an extra sea space land. I have the opposite of that with another person. I will hold my funds for now. And oh yes, I needed to pay my $1 to set off.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. So I can go to Siberia and Japan. Where is... Oh, there it is. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and in Siberia, I'm going to pick up the Scotch pine. And so this says, while in the Wardian case, this case holds one less specimen. So now my case is full. And that'll trigger an event card. The event card says, oh, and I needed to pay, my bad, 1 for my expedition. In turn order, each player may discard...
I got mine for the end of my turn. Sorry.
In turn order, each player may discard their entire hand and redraw.
I don't want to do that.
You awaken on a beach surrounded by wreckage of the ship. The last thing you remember is a terrible storm and your desperate scramble across the deck to prevent your perilous herbariums from being washed away. You crawl to the top of a nearby dune and discover fields of incredible specimens as far as the eye can see. I think I'm good with not discarding my entire hand as well.
I agree. Yes.
So, yeah. Now, let me ask you this. I have moved 2 spaces, did an event. Do I still have my 1 move I can do?
Sure do.
So I can, in this case, move back because my Wardian case is full. Things that I have not talked about.
Okay.
When you draw any number of specimen cards, I get to draw an additional card and discard one of the drawn cards. I didn't do that last time. It's okay. But then also, the monkey, once per turn, you may roll a die. On a 6, I get to steal an item card from another player. Which I didn't do last time, but that's okay. So I didn't get it. She doesn't. I don't have to take anything from Baley. And I am good until I draw a specimen card. And I get to draw 2, and then discard 1. Oh, I gotta get this one, even though it's not advantageous, but it's called Flame Lily, and my dog's name Lily. I feel like I have to have that one, but Brown Algae is more fitting for her character. So I'm kind of like, and I have something in the blue. I have red algae and brown algae. Where do I gotta go for these? Just to the sea?
To the sea. That also was a special, I think that was a special card that was unlocked during the Kickstarter. That was some of the little extra.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just, unfortunately, going to have to put Flame Lily back. Yep. Is what it is.
I know.
And then I will draw 1 for where I'm at to my estate, and it is your turn.
Okay. All right. I will pay my 1. To set off.
She's paying her
I am going to, this time I will, I will make it somewhere. So I will just wait and do the event upon that time. So I will go a 1, a 2, a 3 to Northeast China, where I found this beautiful chrysanthemum.
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's a tongue twister.
Pleaser.
Yeah.
So it also is one of the cards. While in my wording case, I get +1 to all event rolls. That is actually so. The bottom of the things, whenever we had the prototype, they didn't have that on there yet. So I've been enjoying that part. Oh, our misplaced sextant. We had this.
Yeah. We had a big conversation about what a sextant was.
Okay, the ship's navigator somehow misplaced his sextant, and I get to again add a +1. So I'm 3. That's all. Yeah. Okay, so I just get to... Your turn ends and collect your estate income. You're far too embarrassed to tell him that you dropped the sextant overboard while you're trying your hand at navigation. It does seem like something I might do myself. Okay, so I just get my little one's estate income.
Okay, and your turn is over.
Back up to 4. Yep.
And I have to get back, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm right before my estate. I can't do anything. And do I even have to do an event?
It's optional. If you wanted to do one, you can.
I think I will forego the... Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's do the thing. Waterfall, fortitude. While taking the most pleasant canoe ride, you notice the water becoming faster as the roaring background noise becomes louder. 1 to 2, lose a specimen in the Wardian case. 3 to 6, you may press a specimen. So I really shouldn't have done it because I don't really want to press any of them. And I don't want to lose one.
There you go.
So you may press. I'm not going to because doesn't that...
You could press something out of your hand. You don't have to take it from your Wardian case. However, if you want to, at any time, you can choose to take something out of your Wardian case.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I may press one of these specimens.
Yeah, you don't have to be there, so you just get
That's awesome. Okay, because this one's a long ways. Now, what a
1
pressed
point.
only gets 1.
1 point. And no coins when you get back. Whereas when your specimens, you bring in your little Wardian case.
Yeah, I think in this case, this is going to be a smart choice. I'm going to press the Japanese flower.
I keep trying to explain little bits of the rules, and then you don't let me finish my thought.
Oh, go ahead and finish your thought.
So what I was saying was, press specimens is
tell us more.
Press specimens are worth 1 point. Whereas
Worth
when you
1 point?
1 point. When you bring in
Okay.
your little Wardian case full of your specimens, you get 1 coin for each one once you at least bring in a set of 3.
So I can't just trade in 1?
You can bring it in, but then you don't get a coin. You have to at least
I have
bring
to
in
have 3 of them.
Yeah, which usually you would because you'd fill up your Wardian case and then...
Okay. Well, that's a nice tidbit. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And back to the game. All right, your turn.
We've missed Wyatt.
Actually, I
Have you
get
guys
to...
missed Wyatt? Again.
I've missed me. I get to roll a dice once per turn to see if I can steal from Baley. I got a 2, so I don't. When I draw up a specimen card, I get to draw an additional one. And I will... Oh, I could pick up kind of what I just threw down. Where is gray-esque color? Is that supposed to be... Is that gray?
No. Yeah, this is blue.
You call that blue?
Yeah, it's like a light blue.
Okay. The mangroves. I'm going to go ahead and discard that one and keep this one. So now I get the 1 to my estate, and it is your turn.
Okay, I will be able to make it to 1 thing this time, so I'm going to play my 1 coin to take off, and I will go a 1, a 2 in Siam, I'm not sure. And I found a paper mulberry there. So I will go ahead and add that to my Wardian case. And that will trigger an event.
Okay.
And this one is from the Perilous Perfumes. It says Blight. Each player discards 1 live specimen from their estate. No one has any there yet. That was lucky. Yep.
That would have been unfortunate.
That would have been unfortunate. Okay, and then I have 1 more move left, so I will just continue down.
Into the East Indies. Okay.
And draw back up 1, and then I get my estate income at the end.
Okay.
And if I wanted to buy something, but I currently am okay. I will hold off because I have $8 still, but I am planning on being back here and then going back. I would have enough to buy, but I'm okay right now. I'm kind of saving stuff because I want to actually get an extra Wardian case once I am back.
Okay.
And I also might get a building because I realized after our first playthrough that's a good way to get reputation.
And you can only buy these things when you're at your estate.
When you're at your estate,
Yeah.
and only 1 building per time you're there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to spend my 1 coin
Okay.
and go to my estate. And I'm going to drop off 2 live specimens. So now I'm going to buy something. I can't do an event card right at your estate. I would assume no.
No. Actually, I think we asked this.
We might have. It doesn't make sense to do an event.
I think that's what we ended up house ruling, at least, where we're like, it doesn't make sense you'd have like an outward event because you're just at your estate. But
I think from the get-go, it's worth my time.
To get the Wardian case.
Yeah, to get an extra Wardian case. Yeah. And it does cost me $4. And I will pay $5, get my 1. And then I will also pick up all the ones from there, and I actually gain 1 for this turn as well. And that should do it for me.
Sorry. You go ahead and get 2 coins. Apologize. This
for
is how
each
the correct
live specimen
this is
I
how the
brought.
rule goes. Yes.
Correct.
Gain 1 coin for each live specimen you deposit. However, you don't gain points for press specimens. I was right about that. Gain 1 reputation for every set of 3. So you could have went up on 1 reputation had
if
you
I
done
had a
this.
set of 3.
Yeah, I was like, I knew there's something about it was important to do 3 of them.
Okay, so I get
you
2 extra coins.
Yeah, so you're not so poor anymore.
Yeah, not as poor. Yeah, I think other than rolling to see if I get to steal from Baley. Yeah! 6. She doesn't seem happy about it. I get to take an item card from you.
Do you want my...
Let me read to make sure how that pans out.
Oh, yeah.
On a 6, steal an item card from another player. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to look or choose completely, but we'll just pretend I don't get to look, as Baley would like to do it. I gained the big old bug net. So now it's an item and +2 to fortitude rolls. Okay. All right. Well, that was optimal.
Okay.
Your
Did
turn.
you get your estate income for the end of the round?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 1 extra.
Okay, you already did that. All right. It's my turn now. Enough of that nonsense you've been up
That
to.
nonsense.
Pay 1. I am setting out over to New South Wales because I have not 1, but 2 specimens. And you want to know something?
Well, you already have 2 in your case. What are you going to do?
We'll just wait and see.
Just wait and see.
Wait and see.
Okay.
Because we'll go this one first, okay?
Okay.
The Rosemary Gravelia. Very pretty, very pretty. So now you'd be like, oh, your thing's full.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But this one says, while in the Wardian case, this case holds +1.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
And you want to know?
Has the word Luna
Has
in
the
it.
Luna. So, you just gave away your dog.
I sure did.
See who is the better parent. Lunate leaved Acacia. So I'm guessing something like that.
Lunate leaved Acacia. Yeah, Acacia.
Acacia lunata.
We're going to pretend we know how words are pronounced.
Okay, so my wording case is full, so
Okay.
I will go ahead and go back 1, and I will have triggered an event during all those.
And do any of your item cards have something that you should be doing per round?
No, it says if I wanted to on a C space, I could roll an extra die if I wanted to move an extra, but I currently am I don't think I'm on a C, right? Okay, so seed catalog. In turn order, each player chooses. Why go out and hunt plants when you can order them while relaxing at home? So you can choose this. Number 1, place 1 specimen from your hand into your estate live specimens. That sounds great. Or 2, you may purchase 1 arboretum for 1 fewer coin. You have gotten a little carried away buying all those saplings. So unfortunately, we cannot do the arboretum yet because it requires that you have 2. Oh, you can. Never mind. I stand corrected. See how you have 2 tree specimens? So you actually are able to do that. I do not have that in my thing, so I cannot do the second part.
So I'm going to read that one more time so I understand. Place, I have 2 options, right?
Yep.
Place a specimen from my hand into my estate's live specimens.
That's
Okay.
what I did.
And 2, I may purchase an arboretum for 1 fewer coin.
So 7 coins.
And an arboretum does what for me? Gains a reputation. It's worth +1. Must have 2 trees. And it's going to cost me 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I can do it because...
Too poor.
Yeah, it'll be completely depleted, and I won't be able to go anywhere that whole round.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing and put a live specimen in.
Okay. All right, and then I get my 1 estate income.
Okay.
And your turn.
But since that happened, I get to draw up before my turn starts, and I get to look at 2 because that's what my special ability is on something. On one of my...
Hunting dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... light green, dark green. I'm going to go with light green. No one wants a wart fern. That doesn't sound good. Okay. My turn, I'm going to go out on a expedition, paid my 1 coin. 1. Let's go to the sea for 2. And at the sea, I'm going to put 2 cards in my hand. Into my Wardian case, brown algae and red algae. In case anybody's wondering, I just put those there. And I still have 1 extra movement, I believe. So I will go to New England for my last one.
Did you trigger your event?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do the event first. So at the sea, Machineal tree maybe. Mancinial. This is going to be a brutal gameplay. Alright. A great downpour begins suddenly and you seek cover under a nearby tree. For some reason, the raindrops coming off the tree burn terribly. If I roll a dice, 1 to 3, I lose a reputation. And if I get 4 to 6, I gain a pet. A 4.
Do you want a bear or a fox?
What does the bear do?
The bear, if you are a target of something, you basically can roll a die, and on a 4 to 6, you get to cancel it.
And the fox?
The fox does what mine. So you could, like, if you instead wanted to pick up this, instead of just drawing blind, you can do that.
Oh, okay. I think I'll go with the bear. Okay. And the bear goes to my area. And then now I can do my last move. I end up in New England.
The other thing I haven't told you yet for our in-game things we're working on. So 2 points goes
Hold on,
to...
let me, so people can see what you're talking about.
So 2 points goes to the most live specimens, person who has the most live. 2 points for the most pressed specimens, and then 2 points for the most regions. So if you went to the more different regions.
Okay. For right now, I'm at that spot, and I think in turn order, I could be doing this wrong. I'm going to roll to see if I steal an item from you. And I do! Brutal.
I hate your... I should have got the bear, so I could go
Yeah, you should have picked up the bear.
eat you for lunch.
Let's see. I did that. Once per turn, I may pay a coin to reduce another player's roll. And now I'm going to draw up specimen cards, which is 2, but I get to pull an extra one, so I get to discard one if I want to. Those are all over there. I think I'm going to get rid of, even though my player card allows me to do some stuff with negative, I'm going to put that one away. Okay. And the only thing I don't think I did was got my 1 estate token.
Okay.
And I'm good. Your turn.
Alright, so I am just doing a very boring turn this time because I am just going to go... I don't think... Let me see about this thief situation. Steal a random live specimen from one other player's estate and place it in your estate. I mean...
That's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
Like you already got the stuff
Yeah, but you
there.
have to discard it after you use it. So it's only a one time, and it costs 5, so it's, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to walk 1, 2, and... I was trying to say like the quickest way to get back exactly.
Seems the same.
Yeah, I think like going through this way. Okay, so that's all I did. I just forewent doing an event card.
Okay.
Or do I want to do one anyway? I'll do one.
Okay. I did one, and I wasn't really
A
exactly in
ravine.
favor.
Agility. I'm good at that.
1 to 2, lose an item. 4 to 6.
Gain a reputation. I love that. Says, to the amazement of your entourage, you finish your hillside tumble with a perfectly executed somersault down the ravine. I'm like, I am so agile. I wasn't worried about falling down.
That was good.
Okay, so I get just 1 coin still for my estate income.
Okay.
On to you.
On to me. So I went from New England, 1, 2 to the West Indies. At the West Indies, I picked up for my Wardian case the West Indies Mahogany. And then I still have a move I can do. So what does this mean? +1 purchase per turn?
So normally you only can buy 1 item, but
Okay,
you
I could do
buy more
another.
if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
How close am I to a place called Granada? I don't see it on the board.
Does it? What color?
Oh, no, sorry, Brazil. I just have to go to Brazil. So I'm at West Indies, so I'm going to go 1 to Colombia, and then I'll have to wait for the next turn to get to
Were
Brazil.
you reading the plan?
Yeah, I was reading the plan. I was like, I've never heard of that.
Granada. How do I get there?
Hey.
Can I go ahead and do my turn?
You absolutely can.
Did you get your estate income?
Not yet.
Okay. So my turn again is going to be a little boring, but I will press a specimen. So I'll go 1, 2, 3 to France, and I will press the specimen, which would have been negative. So my options with a negative specimen, I could have put it in my wording case, but mine's full. And when you bring it back to your estate, instead of putting it in your own, you can pay 1 coin and put it in your opponent's.
Oh.
That way it's -2 points.
I don't get to steal from you.
I don't have an item anyway, so.
Well, just checking. It's what my cards allow.
Okay, so I'm pressing this in my botanical press, drawing 1 up, and then that will trigger an event. And Dragon Blood Tree. Prowess. You come upon a tree that appears to be bleeding crimson, as though it is possessed by a foul spirit. You determine to cast out all the nefarious presence that plagues the hapless tree, drawing upon your formidable prowess in the martial arts. 6. Peek at the top 3 specimen cards, replace in any order. Well, I mean, they're going to be for you, so I don't know that I actually care. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I think you're going to get them. Okay, well, that was
Oh, good God.
something.
She's facing the other way. Yeah, the little dog. I'm telling you, it's rank breath. Yeah, just, no, quit. She was turning the other way. She's been breathing up. It's like wafting up. It's really bad. It really is. It's kind of making me sick.
Oh, well, Looney,
I guess Bailey's not smelling it as well as I am. I mean, she's like huffing at me. It's gross. Okay.
She's leaving now. You heard her?
I hope I did. She needs to go drink some water. Wash that down. All right. I'm going to move
I
one.
get my 1 estate income.
Okay. Oh, and I got to pay for my expedition. If anybody sees that I forget to pay for my expedition, my bad. That happens.
Yeah.
I paid this time.
I know.
Brazil. I'm going to pick up the Caranda and put it in my other Wardian case. And I'll switch it so you can see. So I just put that one right here in my other Wardian because I have 2. And that took 1 movement. I'm going to take 2 movements, go down to Argentina, and pick up the blue passion flower. Add that to my Wardian case as well. And then for my 3rd move, I think I'll actually go back to Brazil and kind of trek home. Now, I will pull 2 cards, and I get to pull an extra and discard 1.
I think that if I have 6 coins over here, I should have been down to 4. Isn't that correct? Or did we do something that gained an income in our estate?
I'm going to get rid of this one. What's that?
Did we do anything that gained an income in the estate?
You get extra, remember, because you're on reputation 2.
No, that's not until I get to 4. But I have 6 things here, so I was like, well, technically I started with 10 coins, so I feel like I should only be at 4 left over here.
All I can say is we might have messed up some coin things. We're give or take 1 or 2 off.
Okay, I think I got it to fit now, because there's 4, and if we've done 6 turns, then the only thing I couldn't confirm was like if I had won a coin from something, but I don't think I have.
Do you have an item card that I could take?
No.
Okay.
Took in them all. Just take.
I did my extra specimens. +1 to agility and cleverness rolls. Okay. I think I am good. I'm going to take my 1 coin from my estate, and it is your turn.
Okay. I am paying 1 coin in.
Okay.
And I'm trying to decide 1, 2. No, I take an extra, so I'll just go ahead and go because I was like I could press this thing for 1, but I'll go into my estate. So while I am at my estate, I'm going to deposit my specimen. So 1 pressed, I get no coin for that. I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, which will give me 4 coins. So I'll take a 5, put 1 back, and then since I brought in at least 3, I get to go up.
On the reputation
track. So I am 1 reputation away from getting 2 coins per turn. I'll get my estate income, and then I will not do an event. However, I do want to actually. So whenever you're at home at the estate, you can discard cards. I could also get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of the thief. You can get rid of 1 card out of the. Ooh, tea. I like tea.
Spill the tea.
Because all my things are not quite by each other anymore. So I think that I will get rid of... These 2 are close together. So I'll keep these 2. And I think I'll get rid of these 2. And get 2 more.
If you hold them out just a tiny bit further, everybody can watch the whole time you do it.
Yes, of course. But
yeah.
Can you get your little prying eyes?
Oh, I don't... It's not going to matter. You know, winning, if you're going to win, you're just going to win. I don't need to know what she has to win.
Oh, please. Okay, so while I was there, though, I wanted to buy a warding case. How much is that for?
It is 4. One warding case for you.
Thank you. Lady Lucy says thank you.
Okay.
All right. Go right ahead.
And you got your extra estate?
Yep.
Okay.
I sure did.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to pay 1 for my expedition. I'm going to switch this camera real quick. Okay. So I paid 1 for my expedition, and now I'm going to pretty much, I think, head straight back unless it's kind of out of the way. So let's go 1, 2, 3, back at the estate. I don't want an event card, I don't believe. I will put 1, 2, 3 live specimens in.
Okay.
So I get a reputation for that. And do I get 3 coins for that? Okay.
You also have 3.
Oh, they have a 3 one. Nice. And then I have 2 more.
Okay.
So I'm going to put those in. 1, 2. Great.
Do you like to cycle any of your cards or any of the expedition cards? Just only 1 is how the rules are now.
No, I think I'm okay with that currently. And you don't have an item card for me to steal.
I'm never going to buy one. He's like, have you got anything yet for me to
You
steal?
picked anything up? All right, I'll add 1 to my estate, and I believe it is your turn.
Did you want to buy any building while you're over there?
3. Let me see how many 1s I have. Okay, so I currently have 1, 2, 3,
my
4,
shoes.
5. No one is buckling shoes around here. I'll take a 5 in exchange. So I am sitting with 10 points currently. I have $10. I could buy that Arboretum.
It'll get you 1 extra reputation. It's getting you closer to the...
Does it not get me 2? No, just, you're right. I just don't know. It's so pricey at 8 that I feel like I'd like 1 more expedition before I do it. Yeah.
All right.
And then I get my 3 coins from my... There could be 4. I can't remember. Bailey threw me off track, so I might have needed an extra.
No, I did see you get your thing.
She saw.
I did. I saw it.
Yeah, she saw.
I have big eyeballs.
She does.
All the better to see you with.
Yeah, look at those big old eyeballs.
Nothing gets past these.
Yeah, she's like, why don't you open your eyes? This is open. Anyway.
Whenever I was a little kid, too, whenever I was in 1st grade, I had really big eyes, of course, because your eyes like stay the same size. So
Extra big.
Extra big. Okay,
Yeah.
so then also I'm farsighted, so when I put on glasses, my eyes get bigger because it magnifies them. So there's pictures of me when I was a kid, and like it's like comical, like Pixar, like like
she
level
looks
of...
like the girl from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. If you ever watch it, when she puts on her glasses and they're huge orbs, that's what Bailey looks like. It's pretty comical.
Okay, now that everybody's laughed at me, I'm going to set off on my...
Cue in laugh track.
Okay, somebody told us we didn't need to do that no more.
You know what? I don't. You know what? I like doing that. So.
That's what I responded back to.
Yeah.
Like, well, he does like it. So as a person who makes the show, he's just gonna do that.
Just gonna do what I want to do.
This is kind of out of the way, but I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head down 1, 2, 3, and I will go ahead and get an event though. I feel like I'm faring all right with them. Private vessels. Uh-oh. Do I have prowess?
The player to your left may steal an expedition card from you.
Bailey now has 0 expedition cards. Okay, well, how was that? So
I have an
get
extra
1
sea space.
coin
I have
for
so
my
many
state.
cards over here.
Okay, it's your turn now.
It's my turn. All right. I'm going to pay 1 to begin my expedition. And in my particular hand's case, I'm going to go over to England 1, Iceland 2. At Iceland, I'm going to add to my Wardian case. To my Wardian case, I'm going to add the harp or harebell or harbell or harabell. I don't know. Harebell.
Harebell. That is interesting. Yeah.
Anyway, it's in Iceland, so I'm going to add that one. And I have an extra move. Oh, that triggers an event. And my event, global shipping. Each player may place 1 specimen from their Wardian case in their estate.
Oh, I don't have any in my Wardian
And
case.
I just put 1 in my Wardian case. So I guess I will add that to my estate.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so now I'm going to move. That was 1, 2 to Iceland. That was 1, 2 to Iceland. And then Greenland would be 3. And I'm going to add this one, the round leaf sundew from Greenland, to my Wardian case. Now I'm going to draw back up.
I have nothing you can steal, so don't even ask.
I'm not even going to ask. And so I drew back up. Those look fine. I get to draw an extra one. Well, it's so close to when you get back, I guess. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I will, in this case, keep a... Although, when this one's acquired, you gain an expedition card. No, I think I'm going to stick with this one that's a negative. Okay. Now, my estate gets a coin. And, Bailey, it is your turn.
Okay. to set off on my expedition. And I am going to go to Brazil for one and deposit this specimen, the parrot heliconia. And when acquired, I could steal a coin from you. So, coin, please. And that triggers an event. Delicious, despised. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. Doesn't know which one it is.
Well, yeah, it's delicious or is going to be despised.
I see.
So,
I see.
yeah, it depends on your...
I see.
She rolled a 5.
Gain a reputation. That's
Man, you've been lucky
great.
on that.
I know. I have been doing good on that. It takes a bit of careful planning, but you keep the thistle contained, and the honey is indeed a divine delight. The members of the Botanical Society shower you with accolades for your pioneering efforts in the art of managing invasive species.
Well, there you go.
Thank you, Botanical Society.
Yeah.
They see me.
And now you get 2.
Yes,
for
2.
your estate.
Sorry. But then that was only, I went 1, 2, 3, so that was only 1 move. So I get 2 more moves just to move this way.
Okay. And now to draw up.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is all I want, unless I want some tea or something. No, I was kind of saving my money for the buildings.
Okay.
Because the buildings always give you reputation, and so the end game is triggered whenever someone reaches 12 reputation, and then from there, it's whoever has the most points. So part of me was like, oh, maybe I just want to like rush to the end game.
That's your decision.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it is my turn. I'm going to pay the 1 to start my expedition. And I'm going to switch the camera if it needs to be switched. Yep, there's good. And where do I want to go? It's a long ways. But then... What's my quickest route? I'm going to go on this one, back to Iceland, 1, down to England, 2, and over to France, 3. And at France, I'm going to pick up the Autumn Crocus. And I'm going to add that to my Wardian case. And that was 3 moves, I believe. Because I was on Greenland, so Iceland, England, France. Yeah, 3. Do I have anything that allows me to do anything else? I don't believe so. Okay, yep, I don't believe I have anything else, so I'm going to draw back up, and I get to draw up an extra card. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this light green one and keep this other one. My estate is going to gain 1 coin, and then Bailey, it'll be your turn.
Set off, and I'm going to go to Madagascar, and then I'm going to get this rosy periwinkle.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that nice? And I'm going to put that in my Wardian case, which will trigger an event.
Mm-hmm.
Rather convenient. Agility.
Oh, wait.
I used to be agility.
I grabbed a thing from France. That's actually my card. We didn't do an event.
But I'm agile.
Yeah, hold on. A lagoon filled with an unusual number of logs that should prove extremely convenient. A 3. Lose a specimen in the botanical press. I don't have one. Okay. Now your turn.
Surf's up. Fortitude. Lose a specimen in the botanical press. Okay, I also didn't have that.
Oh, so we got lucky.
There we go.
And they were similar
But
cards.
I actually would have got a +1 on the other one because I have +1 to agility.
I see.
So you did mess stuff up for me. Okay, that was 1 move and 1 specimen, and then I'm going to go to India and deposit 2 more specimens. And then that is only my 2nd move, so then right after that I'll go to Siam.
Oh, you know what? You made a good statement. So mine, I actually succeeded because I have a +1 to agility rolls.
Oh, okay.
So I get to peek at the top 3. Nah, I'm good.
All right. So
I don't want to peek
interrupting.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I'm depositing both of these things. This one says, while in the Wardian case, it holds 1 less. So this and this will now be full. And I have one spot left here.
Okay. And now your state gets
And
coins.
now my state gets 2 coins. Because I am renowned.
She's renowned.
And like you're just an intern
Just
in the world of botany.
plebeian. I think that's a word.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, I need to go to West Africa and Madagascar and Cape Colony. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to pay for my expedition. And I'm going to go 1, 2. At West Africa, I'm going to add in Oral Banche. And it says, when acquired, I need to discard a specimen card. So now this Wardian case is full. This one's full, so I still have an open one here, and I need to discard a specimens card. So I'm going to get rid of my paper birch from Alaska. I have made 2 moves, and the one, because I got a card, is going to trigger an event. It's going to be a cleverness roll. And I rolled a 4. It says I get to gain a coin. So I gain 1. And I have a +1 to cleverness as well. Okay, so I've moved 2 spots. I don't see Cape Colony and Madagascar are further down.
But they are right by each other.
They are by each other, yes. I will take the one to Lower Guinea, fill up my estate, draw up my cards with an additional card. I don't think everything keeps ending up in Alaska. I'll get rid of the West Indies card and keep the Alaska. Okay. That is the end of my turn.
Did you get your state income?
I did.
Okay. All right. I will continue on my way. Pay a coin, and then I will take an event, because otherwise I'm not going to trigger one. Tree envy. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Do you have charm? Anything
lose.
bonus for charm?
No, I don't. Lose 2 coins in estate income. Termites, rot, fire, carriage crash, specifically in that order.
Well, you could leave the 2 because you'll get it back.
I'll get it back. Okay, yeah. So, well, that was a
So that was a neutral.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and that's all I'm doing.
You hadn't moved one. You were on Siam. I thought you'd.
I was on Siam because I went 1 move to Madagascar, 1 move to India, 1 move to Siam. That was my 3 moves last.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sigh. Anyway, Harry Potter reference if anybody wants to.
We never shy away from the opportunity
to spread magic in the world. I'm going to pay 1 for my expedition. And I'm going to down to Cape Colony, where I will add the tree fuchsia to my other Wardian case. And that's going to trigger an event. In turn order, each player may purchase 1 Wardian case for 1 fewer coin. We both have a max, so we can't do that. And that was 1. So I'm going to use my second move to go to Madagascar, where I will deposit Darwin's Orchid into my case. And it says, while in the Wardian case, +1 to all event rolls. So that's nice. So now I have a full case and a case with 2. And I still have an extra move. So I think on the way out, it gets kind of convoluted to go through there, but what is my quickest method? I'm going to go to the sea for 1, and then I have a card that says, once per turn you may roll a die. On a 5 or 6, you may move an extra sea space. That's right, so that would be I could move to land, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm on a sea space.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm reading
That's
it.
yeah.
Oh, I was close. 4. So I can't do anything there. I think that's all I can do. I'm going to draw up.
Did you get your estate in?
Not yet.
Okay.
And I get an extra one.
Like, take forever.
I know, right? Where's Kazakhstan?
This one?
I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Keep this one that's India, which would have been helpful if I wouldn't have went that extra space. That's okay. Never know. And Bailey, it will be your turn.
Okay, excellent. 1 coin. I'm going into Italy. I'm going to put this in my Wardian case. And that one is full. So this one is now full as well. And then this will trigger an event. Hopefully something good. An oasis. After days on ends without
Oh, and you got it.
fresh water, you stumble into an oasis overflowing with life. The hospitable locals quickly rush to your aid. Peek at the top 3 expedition cards. You may purchase one of them. Like, for free or no? I think it just means, like, I can take one of them.
Yeah, ahead of time.
Ooh, a tiger. If you lose reputation, you may roll a die. On a 5 or 6, do not lose reputation. Sorry. Bodyguard, pay 1 coin to add +3 prowess. Wow. Caretaker. You may purchase a garden feature card when you're not at the estate space. Discard after use. I'll take that. I think that could be
Helpful.
worthwhile. Although I'm getting kind of
Low on
low
coins.
on money. So
I mean, you have 5. You just need to make it back to your state to pick up your state coins, really.
I don't think I'll buy a thing. I'm okay with that. Okay, so then I have 2 more spaces to move and draw back up. And it is your turn.
Okay. So, for my turn, let's pay my 1. So I can go on an expedition. I'm going to go 1, 2 to India. And in India, I'm going to place the Imperial Fritillary. Anyway, I'm going to place that in my Wardian case. And it is now full. That's going to trigger an event card. That event is the Lagoon, which is an agility. While attempting to reach a specimen on a rock in the middle of a lagoon. Now, do you think I have to do it because it's agility at sea?
No, you have to do it.
And I'm on land. Okay.
Yeah, that's only reference because of some of your things will say when you're on a sea, whatever, then that's when that applies.
So I'm going to roll and find out if I can. That's 1, right? Mm-hmm. So on agility, I would lose a specimen in a botanical press, and
you don't have anything?
I don't have any, so I won't lose anything, but for agility, let me see. When you draw up a specimen, blah, blah, blah.
You have this one
plus 1 to agility.
Point.
And what does my guy give me? Cleverness? Okay, so yeah, not enough. So it would be nice maybe to press 1, but I'll just take 2 cards because I can. And, location is the Great Plains. I kind of have to go to the Great Plains. You know why? Because we're from the Great Plains. So that one's going to go, and it's the sunflower. So you know what this specific one, this is, Bailey and I grew up in Kansas. And the state flower.
Mm-hmm. We told them that on the last one.
Is the sunflower. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm obligated to put this in my hand.
But Lily got thrown out. Lily didn't make the cut.
That was a stretch.
Look at her back there. She's like, I'm the cutest.
Yeah, and her breath stinks too. Okay, so I went to India from there I went 1, 2, I still have 1 move to go. And I'm going to go to Arabia. And I will add my points to my estate, and Bailey, it is your turn.
Okay. I'll add pay 1 to go make it into my estate.
Okay.
I am now there. I will deposit things. So I'm bringing back 5 specimens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will get me a reputation.
Okay.
It'll also get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. However, I am taking 2 of them, and I'm going to put them in yours. So I have to pay 2 coins to give you -4 points.
Ooh.
There you go.
How mean.
And then I get 3 coins for these beautiful specimens. Lovely. And then I'll take all my income over here. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. Tell me I have 2 trees, so I could buy the Arboretum, and that gives me a reputation and more points.
Can I ask a question? Did you already add in your additional 2?
I haven't got the 2 yet.
Okay, so why don't you throw that in there, because that's all going to be yours.
Yeah.
So you have 13 coins that you just
13
collected.
coins. And so I think I want to buy something. The orangery is worth 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, conservatory gain 2 reputation. Must have at least 5 specimens to purchase. I have that.
Okay.
I'll buy that. I'll buy the conservatory, please.
Conservatory. Why? Oh, there. For 8.
Yes. So I get 2 more reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in my garden. And so I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. So I only have a turn of 5. 5 turns before I gotta get myself back. Okay.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
All right. On my turn, I'm going to pay in. I have to break up my 3 and get 2 back. I will start my expedition with that payout. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and I don't want a event card. I'm going to add 1 to my estate, and Bailey, it is
While I was in
your
the estate, I'm gonna just shuffle 1 out.
Okay.
Because since my thing
Yeah, you're good.
is that.
It is Bailey's turn again.
Okay. So I'll pay my 1 to leave, and then I am headed 1, 2, 3. And I didn't do an event, and I'm not going to, because currently I haven't been doing very well. I don't want to like mess up and like lose a coin or something, so go ahead.
Yeah, that would be detrimental for you. Expedition again, and I'll go into the estate. Now that I'm in the estate, I'm going to deposit my cards, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 cards that I'm going to deposit, so that will get me 6 points, or 6 coins. And it will also get me 2 reputation, right? 2 things of 3?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Let me confirm.
And that's going to cause my estate to pay out at the end, but I'm doing it in advance so I don't forget. 2 coins.
Just plus, for every set. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So out of the 6 that I'm depositing, 1 actually is a negative, and normally you have to pay, but my guy says instead of paying, I gain a coin for each time I place it into the other person's thing. So I'll actually gain another coin and give Bailey a -3.
Well, I think this autumn crocus is interesting looking, so I'm okay.
Okay, now I don't think I care to shuffle that stuff up there. I have 4 cards in my hand. I am going to collect all of my coins. I currently have $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just converting things. So 15, 16. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take another 5. So I currently have $21. For my $21, I'm going to go ahead and buy the conservatory. So that'll gain me 2 reputation.
He just couldn't be the only one of the conservatory.
And that cost me 8. So here is 10. And I'm going to get 2 back. And you only get to buy one thing, right? One building.
One per turn, yes. Tell me about that top one with the perilous perfume thing. What does that one do? The very top? Labyrinth of something?
The Labyrinth of Curiosities.
Like so.
Plus 1 coin per turn in estate income. Must have 2 perilous perfumes specimens in estate to purchase.
Yeah, I should have bought that thing. That's nice. Is it my turn now?
Oh, I was just trying to decide. So the Orangery and the Arboretum, they both give you a reputation. Mm-hmm. But one only costs 5 and the other one costs 8.
Because the other one is giving you points as well.
Is it?
For trees, I believe. You get extra.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. Okay, so you there's more to it.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they not equivalent? Okay. I think that concludes my turn.
That concludes.
And I already picked up. I picked up my extra 2 coins from the get-go.
Actually.
Does it go to the garden?
Mm-hmm.
Just bring out. So many of these.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spend my 1 coin. And then I'm making my way to China. 1, 2, 3. Northeast China. And I got the Salt Marsh Iris. And I'll put that in my Wardian case.
At the Salt Marsh.
Whoa. I'm having an identity crisis. In turn order, each player may discard their character card and randomly draw a new character card. You find yourself in the throes of an identity crisis. Who are you? What do you want to do with your life? Are you becoming your parents?
Is that what it says?
Yeah. It's like you embark on a plant hunting expedition in the hopes of finding yourself and return months later feeling like a brand new person with a fresh new outlook on life. Your friends say something's different about you, but they can't quite place their finger on it. Like, well, you come back like as a man, like something's different.
Every time I can't, like, who am I? And I question that. I do think to myself, I should go on a plant expedition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To, find me.
That's what I do, looking around our house. I'm like, is this me?
Actually, this does seem like Baley.
But
yeah.
Now, with this plant, this one's spiky. Ooh,
yeah,
now new plant spotlight.
You can.
Plant spotlight.
It sounds like she wants to.
Yeah, well, we have no plant spotlight in a while.
Right.
Okay, actually, I want to do this one. So this is my...
She's bringing in...
my Peperomia Hope. Because it was actually in the playthrough 9 months ago. So 9 months ago, it wasn't quite as long as this. So yeah, Peperomia, it's a nice little, nice thick leaves that come in, and they're so cute and round, and I adore it.
And we'll get a side angle of it real quick. Ready?
Peperomia Hope. Like how cute. Oops.
I'll cover my face so it'll...
Yeah. So anyways, that is Peperomia Hope. It also, again, like other things, bright and direct light. And I water it about once a week.
Okay.
That was the Peperomia Hope Plant Spotlight.
Plant
Hope you guys have missed this. I normally don't do them on solo playthroughs, so I have been feeling like I haven't been spotlighting plants. And
Not as much.
Then I'm having an identity crisis. I'm
know.
like, who
And now
am
you
I?
need to go search for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I have went to Northeast China. I did an event. I decided I know who I am. I am Lady Lucy, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Are you okay with who you are?
I currently am.
Okay. And then I will just draw up and get my 2 estate income. Okay. And I have $3, so I need to be getting here soon.
Get while the getting's good.
Yeah.
Okay. My turn. I will go on my expedition. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to, because I'm there, I have that guy that once per turn I may roll a die on a C space, and if I get a 5 or 6, I can go an extra spot. So I'm going to roll for that. Oh, I did. Okay, nice. So I've gone 1, 2, but now I get to go 4. So 3, 4 end up in the Great Plains. And in the Great Plains, I'm going to... Exactly.
You're like, I know exactly who
I'm going
I am.
to pick my sunflower, add it to my Wardian case. And I think that's all I currently get to do. So I'm going to draw up an extra one because that is part of... Oh, wait, I did pick up a card. I got to do an event. I always do that. Dancing Bear. So I'll do agility. You see a dancing bear, and in a moment of absolute whimsy, you decide to join him. I'm going to lose a reputation if I get... Now, luckily, I also have a bonus. So I have a bonus in agility, which bumps me up to 3, I believe. But I don't think that'll be enough to...
Look behind that one. I think there was one that had...
I have an agility. Any item cards?
No, I don't.
Okay, just double checking. Okay, now I think I can use my own bear. If you are the target of an item, crew, pet, or negative specimen card, roll a die.
That's not. This is a event.
Dang it.
You danced with the bear. And
I danced with the bear. I didn't want to dance with the bear, but I danced with the bear. And that caused me to lose a reputation. Don't dance with bears. All right.
You're the laughing stock of the... All right.
Of the bear world.
I'm paying in 1. Ooh,
oh my Lanta. Not paying in that one.
Yeah, that one's gone. Okay, I'm going to China. In China, this is very interesting. Look like an olive tree or something. The thorny ginseng. Ginseng. Okay. And then I'll put that in my thing, and that will trigger an event. A monkey puzzle.
Don't dance with it. Yeah. 6.
Place the top card of any discard pile on top of its deck. So I guess I'll just put the dancing bear back.
I don't want that either. I'm like...
It's with the bear again. Okay. And I get to draw a thing, and then I have only moved 1 move. So then, because I was in Northeast China, so I was down 1, and then I'm going. I just want to make sure. Oh, well, that was great. I actually maybe want to stay there. Oh, well, no, I can't do that because I would have, not drawn up till the end, so I can't have known that I was going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay.
Did your estate gain some income?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, my turn. I'm going to pay 1 into the expedition, and I'm currently in the Great Plains. I think what I'll do is go down to California, up to Alaska, and in Alaska I'm going to add the snow arnica to my case. We're back. Sorry about that. We noticed that there was we're having a little flashing going on, so we had like a power cord that laid on a regular cord, and it sends out like a little extra electromagnetic frequency, which was causing a glitch. So our bad. Anyway, as we were, I have just added.
Can you move the keyboard out?
The snow arnica to snow arnica from Alaska to my Wardian case.
So you have to do an event.
And I have to do an event.
And you're going to dance with bears again.
And that was only 2 moves to get there. And it is the dancing bear, which we knew because Bailey put it back on top. And I got a 3, but this time I actually gain 1 to agility, so I gain a pet. And I got the tiger.
He like comes out, dances.
Oh, this is nice because this is what the dancing bear put me into a problem. On the tiger, did I see a flash?
I don't think so.
If you lose reputation, you may roll a die now, and on a 5 or 6, I don't have to lose it anymore.
Lily, get over here. Come here.
So I have 1 more move I can do, and I think I want to head down to Argentina area and Brazil.
Everyone say hello to Lily. She's made it.
Hello, Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hope you find your dad.
That's exactly right. I think this is the same speed, so I'll just go... Oh, you know what? I should do my one thing. So I'll go 1 to Hawaii, but since I'm on a sea space, I'm going to roll and see if I get an extra move.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Oh, whoa, you didn't see all that, but that was a game changer. It looked like several other things. So I do get an extra move, and that will then allow me to go to...
Mexico.
Did that save me any moves at all? Yeah, I guess I gained 1. I would have ended up in California and in Mexico. Anyway. Okay. And I'm going to draw up. Ooh, these are called Bear's Breeches. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like the Bear's Breeches. And, or this one.
I feel like you need the bear thing. You dance with him.
Danced with the Bear. Tartary. I think I'll put that one back. I will keep this one, and its location is Arabia.
Arabian Nights.
And then
actually, that
I'm going to get
nice.
2 to my estate.
There's somebody or something that I read that lets you like steal a card from your hand.
Uh-huh.
And I could have used that one. Okay. And you got your estate income?
I sure did.
All right. Here's my cards. And I will pay 1. Yes, I only have 2 coins, but yes, I will get back. 1, 2.
Supposedly.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Ethiopia.
Uh-oh.
1, Ethiopia. I have the castor bean.
Okay.
Put that in my warding case, and then that will trigger an event, as long as it doesn't say lose a coin.
Let's go.
Thrill of the Hunt.
Thrill of the Hunt, and it's an agility.
I'm
And
agile.
she got a 6, so she gets to move 1 more space this turn.
That's great.
That is a great one.
Because, well, no, I won't be able to, like, do anything, but it saves me, next time I can walk in. Oh, but then I haven't even done all my thing. That was only 1 move. 1 move.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. So I nearly, if I could have got 1 more in, it would have been.
Okay. And your estate income, and draw up. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on my expedition. And
Somebody's a little grouchy.
yeah, dogs are a little grouchy.
Really.
I'm gonna go 1, 2 to Brazil, and in Brazil I'm gonna pick up the red passion flower, add that to my case. And then that will trigger an event. The event says, why is it always bees? It's a fortitude roll, hoping you were done with bees for a while. 1 to 3, I lose a coin. 4 to 6, I may press a specimen. I did get a 6, and so I will press a specimen. Nice. And I think I will press the Weeping Willow. And that was 2, and I still have another I can move, so I'm going to go down to Argentina, and I'm going to pick up the Firecracker Vine, and that will go into my next Wardian case. And then I get to fill up.
What do you think made it cry?
Which one?
The Weeping Willow.
Do you have a joke for this? Like, what made the Weeping Willow cry? Like, is this an actual joke? Or are you just, like, did you just set it up that way and you don't know?
I just set it up, but I didn't know. Someone tell us down below in the comments, what made the Weeping Willow cry? Please let us know. Finish that joke.
If you come up with something really clever,
we'll send you something.
Well, I mean, I'll at least laugh. It's got to be like dad joke clever. What made the Weeping Willow cry?
Yeah.
No, well, now I'm thinking. Oh, I got one. His father was always barking at him. Bark.
That's good. Yeah, bark.
That was at least decent.
That's at least, yeah. That's
Wait,
in the realm.
I got another
that's
one. Well, this is a little morbid, but like... Oh, wait. His friends told him he was Twiggy. Right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Except for Weeping Willows are actually, like, non-Twiggy because of their,
His mother used a switch on him. That's like a really small rod that you like spanked kids back in the day. Well, I'm really trying bark, twiggy, switch.
Yeah. My mind was more so going with like Pocahontas, like Grandmother Willow.
All his friends told him to leave him alone. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Yeah.
All right.
I sent Wyatt into a tangent. I apologize, but please.
I'm excited
let us
about
know
this
down
whole.
below.
I'm gonna get rid of this one.
About the Weeping Willow and why it's crying. Hey, maybe we'll write a children's book, and that will be like, what made the Weeping Willow cry? And then
It all started here. We don't even have children. It makes sense we would write children's books.
Lily's like,
yeah, a little curmudgeon. All right, I got my 2 estate coins, and I passed my thing. It is now your turn.
All right, I have 1 coin left to make me just there to get into my back home. I am there at the estate. I only got to bring in 3, but that's still enough for reputation and 3 coins. And these are beautiful. The castor bean, the thorny ginseng, and the salt marsh iris. I get 2 extra coins, so I'm now at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 coins. So I think I'm going to go ahead and buy something because I want to get 1 extra because that will get me to the 3. So tell me about that. Arboretum remind me about the points on the Arboretum. I have lots of skulls. Do I get any points for the skulls? I only have 2 trees.
I don't think there's any points for the skulls, but the Arboretum, you're now able to buy it. And it'll be worth 1 point per 2 tree specimens cards in your state, and you must have 2, and you gain 1 reputation.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll do that. It's worth 1 extra. But will I be too poor?
You're gonna be pretty poor.
I am gonna be pretty poor. Maybe I should wait 1 time and then.
Isn't in this case for you the more important thing to but I mean like points wise, right? Like you have all these cards. Isn't it worth your time to get the reputation specifically?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get is the reputation.
Well, why don't you just buy the orangery for 5?
Oh.
And you gain a reputation, and you just have to have 2 live specimens, but you don't get like the extra little.
Yeah, I'll take the orangery. Good idea. Thank you. And that gives me 1 reputation. So now I already got 2 earlier, but this will be worth 1 more. And there we go. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 turns this time, because 5 was a little tight. I couldn't quite do much. But all right, there we have it. And I think, let me see if I want to get rid of, I just like to move these and see more things. I haven't really been buying
Did
this stuff.
You get your extra 2 or 3?
3, I did.
Okay.
I put in 2, and then after I moved 1 up, I gave myself 1 extra one, because I had already kind of done it whenever I was figuring out how much to buy.
Okay.
Okay, that is all.
All right. That was all, she says. I am going to take one of my 5s, turn it in, and get a 3 and 2 1s. So.
Let me actually see if there's any, I think I'm okay with my cards, but if I wanted to get rid of 1, I can do that. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep them.
Okay. Sounds great. I'm going to spend 1 to go on my expedition. And for my expedition this time around, I'm going to go 1, 2, what's behind my tower?
The equator.
Oh. Not what I thought it was. Okay. You know, no. 3, end up in Colombia. It's a shame they don't have a big jump from Argentina, equator, Hawaii. But whatever. So 3, I'm not going to trigger. I don't want to mess with that.
He's had enough dancing bears and bees for 1 day.
Exactly. Actually, the bees were that one worked out.
Okay.
You can go.
All right. setting out, and I am headed towards Russia.
Oh, that one's pretty close.
But I will not make it, and I'm not going to do an event. So
Okay.
I get 3 coins in my estate.
Look at you. Okay, I'm going...
I was going to ask you, on the most regions, by region, did they mean, like, this is a region?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, by color code.
I probably haven't done very well on that. I think
I don't know that I'd done well on that either. I've been foregoing some colors. I'm going to spend...
Oh, actually, no. Maybe I did do
Okay,
pretty good.
you did great. I'm going to spend 1 to start my expedition. And I'm going to go 1 to end up in Hawaii. And in Hawaii, which we just got back from Jamaica. Wouldn't go back to Jamaica. Hawaii, though, could be on the list.
On our list, yeah. Actually,
when acquired, I gain an expedition card.
One of our friends, Alyssa, shout out to you if you're watching. Expedition.
Okay. Gain 1.
Shout out to you, Alyssa, if you're watching. I hope you're enjoying Hawaii. You're there right now. So.
Oh, did it have to be blind? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to tell a story and you were bothering me.
That's how that went down, I guess. Okay, well, that triggered an event when I went to Hawaii and also triggered Baley. So now it's my nuts is the category, and she's nuts. So we're going to use prowess on the land, and 1 to 3, I lose a reputation. 4 to 6, I gain a reputation. So come on, 4 to 6. Woo! Gain a reputation. And that was 2 to get to Hawaii, so I still have 1 move left. And I will go through the side of the thing right over there, I believe. For my last turn. Now my estate is going to get 2 coins. And I'm going to draw up 2 extra.
Did you make her mad?
No, I didn't do anything. Why don't you put the dogs down?
She's had words for you.
Mm-hmm. I have words for her.
For all of those, the world is flatters out there. Apparently that's like taking a new thing where there's a lot of people, a lot of kids that think that the world's flat still. I don't know. We went back.
I don't even know what to say about
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492.
I don't know that that has anything to do with the Earth being flat. That's just a person who's sailing. But random fact.
They knew though that the Earth was not flat.
He landed in the West Indies. He didn't even land in America.
In 1492?
Yeah. And he didn't actually show up in the U.S. He showed up in the West Indies. Anyway, from what I understand, I don't know. I'm not a historian. I wasn't there. I think I'm good on my turn. I think I collected coins. Somebody could look back and tell me if I was wrong. I think I did it all. And then I drew up. I should be good.
Okay. My turn. I am going to Russia, like I said. And I found this snakehead fritillary here.
Okay.
In my warding case. Trigger an event. Ooh, April showers. That's pretty. In turn order, each player may draw an additional specimen card even if their hand is already full. Okay. That's nice. Wow, this is interesting.
Each person can?
Yes.
So I get 2 as well?
Ooh, wow, look at this one. When acquired, move +3 spaces.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You need to get
Mine,
back.
of course, wasn't that.
And that's in Lower Guinea, which is over here. Okay. Lower Guinea. And I need to go to China. Okay, so my next 2 moves are just going to go 1, 2, and I will get my 3 estate income.
Okay.
And your turn.
Okay. So now I have 5 in my hand because you...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little cooler for your spot in the turn order.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay. I'm going to use a 3 and convert that down to 3 1s. and then just take 2 back so I can start my expedition. I'm going to go 1. Where do I need to go here? 2, 3. End up in Siam or...
Siam.
Who knows?
I don't know.
No one knows. And I'm not going to try to do anything special. I'm just going to go there.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn?
Yep.
Did you get your state income?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Might do some conversions, though.
Go. So I'm moving 1 to China. So I'll put this in my warding in case that will trigger an event. And we have the poison darts.
Doesn't sound good.
I know.
Ooh, uh-oh.
And you get -1 to your next event roll. Okay. So that,
I think you gotta hold on to that.
So I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been poisoned with a dart, everyone. Wouldn't recommend it. And alright, now I need to go to West Australia and then New South Wales. So I will go, that was 1 move, and then I will go 2, 3. Can't quite get there, unfortunately.
Okay, my turn.
It sure is.
All right,
3.
I'm going to spend 1 and end up in India. And in India, I'm going to put Jasmine into my Wardian case.
What about Aladdin?
You heard it here, folks. All right, and that's going to trigger an event card. The goals. 1 to 3, lose a reputation. 4 to 6, gain a reputation. Nice. Getting lucky on those.
Yeah.
Although I did lose some earlier. So that was 1 move to get to India. Now I'm going to go Ethiopia for 2. West Africa for 3. And my estate collects 2. So I'm actually going to get a 3 and keep a 1. Okay. Baley, it is your turn.
Please roll.
And just to be clear, I have 4 cards. I bought 1, but see, I didn't draw up to 5. I think that was a one-time thing that your hand was overloaded, and once you get below it.
Yes, that's correct. So put in my 1. I am going to West Australia. The tall kangaroo paw.
Tall kangaroo paw.
Everyone knows about those. The Royal Palace. This is pretty. And then, unfortunately, though, I have...
There it is.
Well,
it's a 6.
okay, but it would be
You get
5.
to press.
5 now because of this.
That's right. So you can get rid of both.
Press a specimen. That's great because I have this Texas thing that I am... It would have been worth 5 points, but none of my stuff is near Texas. So I will press that. Very cool. And then that was 1 move. I am now moving over to New South Wales for 2. And I have this beautiful TI plant.
Mm-hmm.
And put that in that Wardian case. And then I have 1 more, and I need to quickly go to Lower Guinea, which would be this way. So I'll backtrack, I guess. Back to West Australia. Draw up 3. And then get my 3 estate income.
Okay, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
On my turn, I'm going to pay 1 coin and go 1, 2, 3, be back at the estate. And at the estate, I will now turn in some stuff. I'm going to turn in 3 and get 3 coins
And
for
I moved
that.
your reputation.
And I'm going to get 3 again.
Okay. And I moved up your reputation.
And I get another 3 coins.
Okay.
My estate now gets 3.
Mm-hmm. And would you like to buy a building?
And I will buy a building.
Yeah, I know. I was like looking at it. If he could have triggered the end game. So the interesting thing about end game.
Do the coins matter at end game?
No.
Okay.
Only if they there was 1 for most coins would it have mattered, but no, for ours it will not. But the interesting thing about the end game. So if he were to trigger the end game, I then get a turn. Whoever triggers it, the other people get to have one more turn. However, for instance, I'm all the way down here. So even with one turn, I could not get back. So if he managed to get it to 12, all of my stuff that's in my Wardian case would be worth nothing.
I'm going to buy for 8.
So
I will buy the Arboretum.
Okay, so you do have to watch, though, towards the end to make sure you can get back within one turn once you think that people could be triggering the end game. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get one reputation for your Arboretum?
I got 2. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Gain 1.
Okay. All right, my turn?
Yes.
Okay, 1 income. I am going 1, 2, 3.
And not picking up anything.
Yep.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to spend a coin to go out on my expedition, jump out, and back in.
No.
No?
No, you have to deposit a specimen in order to do that.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I had a... So I didn't put this away last time.
Press it. No, that's not how it works. You have to go, you actually have to come out and acquire a specimen.
Not
press a specimen.
I felt pretty good about that move. Yeah, all right, yeah. So
our ever-living donkey that gets to view part of our footage.
All right, well, you know what? This works out anyway. I'm going to come out 1, and I have a thing for England. And so I'm going to add England to my Wardian case, and I still have moves. Can I go back on the same turn?
I don't know. You're going to make me so mad if you do it like this.
I think you need to find out. Can I pick up a thing and go back to my estate? I still have 2 moves left, and I had England.
You figured out, because you're making me mad. This will make me so pissed off. You guys have no idea, because I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus I have fully planned on 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 extra points I will get if he doesn't.
Player turns. Play a coin.
It's towards the estate. Returning to the estate.
I have to look it up, but she knows exactly where to look. When returning, you may return to the estate space at any time using the regular movement rules to deposit specimen cards, sabotage another, retrieve your income, cycle your specimen cards. When you move onto the estate space, you end your movement for that turn. While on the estate space, you may do any, all, or none of the following. So, from what I understand, I can go out, pick up a card, and come back in. Yeah, there's no rule against what I'm doing. Especially now that I can hit that spot. And just double checking.
I hate you. This has really soured me.
So, everyone, just to be clear, I am going to take my person to England. In England, I've already paid for the expedition. I put that into there. I have 2 moves left. I go back to my estate. I am going to put England into that spot, and then as part of... What's this for? Oh, yeah, for the 1. Thank you. And then my estate will gain 3 at the end. So I'll put that ahead of time. But then for this last thing, I just need to buy something that's worth 2 reputation. I will buy a conservatory. Gain 2 more. So I have 2 conservatories. So I'm going to gain 2, and I'm going to pay 8 for that. There's a 5 and a 3. And now you still get a turn, I believe, the way you described it. And she is currently using dagger eyes at me. So if you can see the dagger eyes, you know those big orbs we were talking about? Now they're like...
I could kill you.
She could kill me. All right. So I'm going to collect all my income from my estate. I will draw back up, and I get to look at an extra card. I will take this one, put that one down, and Lily, you're fine.
She's like, Mom's getting angry.
She's like,
you're right.
So now, on Bailey's turn.
You have made me so upset. Because I can't get back. So
I only looking at the board.
Shut up. I only can go 3 moves. And so all of my stuff in my warding case is going to be worth absolutely nothing.
But maybe she's built up a big stockpile prior to this in your thing over there. Like a
don't.
lot of 6s or something.
I don't. You pissed me off. You've ruined the day. Congratulations.
We're going to go out to eat after this. This is probably one of those times where food helps the situation. And she nearly got back on her extra turn. Now, do you have anything that can allow you to do an extra move at all?
Had enough.
She's had enough.
You stole my items.
And
you
now it's
came
time
back
to...
vindictively.
No. But now I need to tell the audience from our sponsor today called Sportsmanship. Thank you for sponsoring us, Sportsmanship. We are proud to be a #1 recruit that you guys are showing, and now we're going to showcase Sportsmanship. And back. Do I count the tops of these?
Yes.
So 2 plus 6 plus 8, so 10. And then I don't know.
38 points. That's all I got. Wyatt has won. I already know. That's why I'm so butthurt about it. Okay, and we almost forgot. So we need to score up our 3 score objectives that we had for the game. So Wyatt got the most live specimens for an additional 2 points. He also got the most pressed specimens for an additional 2 points. I, however, had the most regions, so I get 2 points. So that will bring our final score still to 64 to 40. So.
And I may have more points. There was just so many. I lost count tracking. You know, like I got there and I got confused because the score was so high.
Anyway.
It would have been closer, but I still would have won. But due to that strategic move that I did where I was like, and grabbed it with the England card, something to think about as you get close to the end of the game, keeping a card that's close so that you can jump in and out if you're that close on the reputation track. That was strategic. Didn't even mean to.
If you want to make your opponent hate you, please do what Wyatt did. I will consider bringing him back for another playthrough, or he might be booted off the channel for the next month.
This has been a long hiatus, but a very welcoming return. So this has been nice. And just to be clear, we're trying to come up with a joke about who made the Weeping Willow cry.
I know a jerk who came out and ended the end game, triggered the end game before you could do it.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get back, and you lost 20 points. You did not pass go, and you did not collect $2.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed the game, and just narrowly won.
So, with that, you guys, I am going to go work on my attitude, picking it back up to regular. So, and I'll work on not killing my husband in the meantime. So, we appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. He may or may not see you again.
Adios.
Bye. You're hitting me so bad.